Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the iCarsoft. This is a professional multi-system car diagnostic tool from iCarsoft. This is the LR version 2.0. This is the latest one out. So we're going to take it out of the box, see what comes in the box, and we'll try it out on the car. So there's the box, unboxed. Comes in a nice little carry case, zips up. There's some instructions in a few different languages. There's a USB cable. I believe the USB cable is for updating it over the internet. This is the cable that plugs into the car, that plugs into the unit. And here's the unit itself. Now you'll notice that on the new version, it will say along the bottom, version 2.0. If it doesn't say that, it's not the new version. But that's it, it's a colour screen. Got some nice little indentations there so you can hold it with your hands. Got all your buttons, function buttons, enter, question mark, and so that's about it. It's unboxed. These are the bits you get with it. Data cable, USB cable, sorry. It has got a little memory card in here, which I assume is for when that stores all the data. Now this one, I've bought it specifically for the Range Rover L322. It does onboard diagnostics as well, OBD, EOBD and OBD2. So I'm assuming that you can plug it into other makes and models that have got the OBD2 or the EOBD, and it will be able to communicate with the Land Rover. It goes into all the systems, engine, transmission, ABS, and some other bits and pieces. I did read somewhere that you can read live data, but we shall plug it in the car and see how it goes. Right, so here's the unit. I've put the data link cable in, tighten that up. But what you're going to want to do now is find where the Obd socket is. 16-pin socket, and on this particular Range Rover it's just in here, like so. Right. That goes on there. If you can see that, that's now come up. What we're going to do now is switch the ignition on. So that's that. So we're gonna, you can scroll through all the settings. We're gonna go on to diagnostics. So enter. It's a Land Rover, so enter. Enter. It's a Range Rover, so we'll click enter. And we're gonna come down to 2002 to 2005. Smart scan, let's see what that's all about. System scanning, it's going through there's 30 things it's going to scan, so it's just halfway through now. See what it comes up with. There's no fault codes on the actual car, but we'll be interesting to see what it comes up with. I don't know if you can see that on there, it's a colour screen. System list. It goes through all the functions and everything. So let's have a look at the engine. Communicating, link error. Aha. So here we go. You have to select which unit it is. So now we've got module information, read fault code, clear fault memory. So we're just going to go on to module information. That's a part number, hardware number, the coding, bus index and all that kind of thing. So press F1 for back. We're going to come down and read fault code. No code found, which is very good. We like that. So we're going to view data. Battery voltage. .94 volts. Doesn't sound very good. So there's all the systems you can go through. You want to exit? Yes to exit. And go back. So it's all there. Let's go into voltage and see what that says. Loading. Battery voltage 12.4. Minimum from the test is 12.25, maximum is 12.49. I will try it in a minute just to see if it starts. So we can go back. We've got the DTC lookups, setup. Let's have a quick look in setup. Language, unit of measure, buzzer, log, clear data, so won't need to change any of that. It's got help and EOBD, OBD2, the service thing there, which I believe is for switching off service lights, you know, or oil inspection lights. And that's about it. So what I'm going to do now, before we disconnect this from the car, is switch the ignition off. Take the key out. And then I'm going to unplug the unit from the thing. Close the lid again. And I will just see if it's going to start. And it's started, so that's good. So far, this does everything it says on the tin. It communicates with the car once I've found the right system for it to work on. And no faults found. I didn't think there was any faults because there was no lights on the dashboard. And yeah, all good stuff. So there you have it, the iCarsoft Professional Multi-System Car Diagnostics tool from iCarsoft. I'll put a link in the description below where you can get it from. I got this one off eBay. I'm sure you probably get it on Amazon. I'll leave it, if I can find it, I'll leave it on a link in the description below. Do be wary when you buy things like this that you buy it from a reputable seller, because there are a hell of a lot of clones, you know, cheap knockoff copies, which when you plug them into the car, they're not going to communicate. So make sure you get the real deal from a reputable seller. And happy motoring.